Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Mountaineers Stadium for tonight's high school football matchup between the Hazleton area Cougars and the Dallas area Mountaineers. I'm John Mendola. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Want to thank our friends, Dr. Walter Delgadio, Mark Farrell, American Finance, Saporito Falcone, and Casey Dental Scoreboard, John Hulick, General Agent, Diversified Payroll, Athletic Republic, McCarthy Tire Service, and Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Awaiting the Hazleton area Cougars to hit the field. Fans in attendance tonight here on the home side. Hazleton still just coming out of the locker room right now. Dallas already lined up on the sideline. And our national anthem begins. National anthem and ready to go here at Mountaineer Stadium as the Hazleton area Cougars still meeting just outside the locker room, and they'll run over to get onto the field here tonight. Want to thank Dr. Walter Delgadio, a proud 1988 Dallas graduate. Dr. Delgadio is a urologist on River Street Waterfront Complex in Plains. Best wishes on a full recovery to his son Jake, number 4, that is, from the Dallas football team. And Hale Pitt, where his son Luke is a team member. Thank you, Dr. Walter Delgadio, Dallas class of 1988. So the expectations tonight are the Hazleton area Cougars are coming in hungry against the Dallas area Mountaineers. Word on the street, Dallas a little bit banged up. Let's see if Dallas could be healthy enough to take down the Hazleton area Cougars. One big question mark for Dallas will be their quarterback. Will he play tonight? R.J. Wren, he's scheduled to get the start tonight. It was Dallas holding off Pittston area from last week, 31-28. So Hazleton doing everything right now to lull you to sleep. They walked out of the locker room. They're huddling up over there. It's 7 o'clock, and we're going to get this thing underway here in the back mountain. Pleasure to give you the final home game for Dallas this year. Probably the final game here at Dallas. They're going to be getting a new system out here, so good for them. Be doing some work with NFHS, the National Federation of High Schools Sports. So they're getting ready to tee it up here. And the crowd getting into it a little bit. Luke Russo is a junior kicker, 5'9", 160 pounds. Fife is back deep. Gashai looks like he is ready to go for Dallas tonight. They'll boot this thing down to the 9-yard line. That's where it'll be Fife. Fife, if he can get around the corner, he's got a little bit of wiggle room. Fife to the 30, 35 to the 37-yard line, and that's where the Dallas Mountaineers will start out. Tackled on the play by Matthew Buckman. Want to thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. 1946, attorney Joe Saporito returned from World War II, started his law practice. 74 years later, his legacy lives on. Attorney Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, and Mara Armazzani continue with the same principles: honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. You can check them out online at falconewattlaw.com or call them 654-4643. Here's Dallas on first down. Quick throw out in the flat. It's Fife. Fife tries to make a move, and he does, and Fife gets up about 9 yards here for the Dallas Mountaineers. So 2nd and 1, Dallas comes out throwing, going right at him with R.J. Wren. Dzinski comes out, or Mondo comes out. So what do you do in 2nd and 1? Do you play action and try to get on the scoreboard quick, or do you run the rock, single back in the backfield? Forefront here for Hazleton. In the gun, they'll bring a guy in motion, speed, sweep, and they fake it. And going forward for a first down, and up. Forward down to the 45-yard line is R.J. Wren, the senior quarterback. So the chain gang is a-moving right now. Two receivers to the right. R.J. Wren's got a side card by him. R.J. Wren is going to throw it. R.J. Wren whiffles it over, and he's got a receiver, and Ben Fife down the left sideline. Ben Fife paid dirt for the Dallas Mountaineers. 45 yards, score it for DALLAS Dallas. Another gorgeous connection here for Dallas. So they'll get the extra point now coming up. Low snap, the kick is low and blocked. So 6-0 at the 10:32 mark here between Dallas and Hazleton area. So the Mountaineers feeling pretty good about that right off the giddy up, getting the job done. I want to thank our friends at the Athletic Republic, offering state-of-the-art training that unlocks the potential of any athlete, helping them perform at their best. Our science-based protocols and specialized equipment have helped athletes of all ages achieve their goals. Any athlete looking to give themselves a competitive edge by improving their speed, power, agility, strength, and stability needs to be training at the Athletic Republic in Dallas and Music. You can check them out. The Athletic Republic Advantage. We get results. Call 570-675-2600. Chopiak will kick it away. Back deep for Hazleton area will be number 1, Matthew Buckman, and number 12, Kellen Warner. Kick for Chopiak is going to roll right out of bounds near the 10-yard line. So the flag goes up in the air. Mountaineers practicing, just running to the end zone. Get a little more loosened up. 10:32, as we said, here on the clock. John Mendola here on the John Mendola Show Network. We're driven by McCarthy Tire. First quarter, 6-0. Dallas hits the scoreboard first. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. Bring a guy in motion. Warner Going to give it in the backfield and run and bulldozing forward there is Mollusky. Kevin Mollusky. 6'1", 220 pounds. He is a senior. R.J. Wren, not only is he playing offense, he's playing defense. Two receivers to the left, single receiver over to the right-hand side. Got a tight end over there. He's going to stay to block. They're going to throw it out in the flat. They got their guy right at the 45-yard line. Shot down quickly, but they complete it to Connor Chamonix, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore. So it's going to be a chain gang mover for the Hazleton area Cougars. Here comes Hazleton area. Little big look. Now they'll switch it over to the left-hand side, and they'll give it on the right-hand side. And running the rock on that right side is Buckman, 6 foot, 155-pounder. He'll get a couple of yards. It's going to be second down and nearly 8 with the 9-minute mark here of the first quarter. Cougars taking their time. Play clock, plenty of time as Warner comes over, talks to his team. 12 seconds on the play clock. Two receivers over the right side, including Matthew Casadis. Snap it. Warner looking to throw. A little bit of a rush. Trying to collapse on it, but Warner breaks free. Warner's got a first down for the Cougars into Mountaineer territory. Down to the 40-yard line. And the Cougars are going to move the sticks with 8:23 to go. Two receivers to each side. They'll bring a guy in motion, send him deep. They'll get option this way. They're going to pitch it over, and taken down over there is Casadis. Gashai, Dazinski over there. Armando Gashai playing again, which is a good thing for Dallas. So it'll be second down and 9 here for the Cougars of Hazleton area. They trailed to Dallas 6-0. Finally break the huddle. There's only 5 seconds on the play clock. Warner, 3, 2, gets it off. Warner looks one way, throws it the other way, and he's got his guy, Armando, right there defensively. Nice job. What a break on the ball Armando had. A completion to Chamonix. So third down now and 4 here for Hazleton area. Warner gives it straight up the middle. It's Buckman. Buckman fighting for every inch he could. Dazinski trying to grab him from behind. And Crew coming up on the bottom of that pile even. That looks like number 59 for the Dallas Mountaineers, the 10th grader, Colby Kleintop. So it's going to be 4th down and 1 with 6:03 on the clock. Mountaineer crowd trying to get into it. The cheerleaders trying to get into it. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. Single receiver to the right. They got the big daddy back there for Hazleton area, looking like he's going to run it. Molesky. And they give it to him, and he's bulldozing forward. He's got it down to the 29-yard line. First down for Hazleton area. Let's head over to our Casey Dental scoreboard. Casey Dental, creating smiles one family at a time. Visit Casey Dental on Oak Street, Pittston Township, and online at caseydental.com. So it is Lake Lehman, 7-0 over Wyoming area. Western Wayne, 7-0. They lead Honesdale. And, of course, Scranton Prep over West Scranton, 7-0 on our Casey Dental scoreboard tonight. Here comes Hazleton. Warner, he gets heat, and they send a flag down here. Dzinski came, thought he wrapped his body, but could have missed something, could have been a hold. It is. It's a hold against Hazleton area. So with 5:01 on the clock and 6-0 Dallas leading, a boo-boo there for Hazleton area is going to back them up. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. For 94 years, they've been there for generations of families at the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance with over 50 locations on the East Coast. Our family is growing with yours. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 4:30. Tomorrow they're open 7:30 to 12. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. Here is Warner. Warner's going to throw a go route, and he had 4 go routes, and they get it down to the 20-yard line. Still a lot to go, but a beautiful throw there by Warner and a nice connection as they connect with Casadas. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Well, let's call it 3. 2nd down and about 3 here for Hazleton area with 4:28 to play. Warner gives it to his big back in the backfield, and hanging on to the shoestring there is Lucas Savage. So a good job there by number 42, Molesky. He's got a Cougar first down. They still could get a first down inside the 2-yard line. So they'll say this is down at the 12. 6-0 Dallas leads with the Cougars knocking on the door. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Side cart to Warner will be number 42 again, Molesky. Molesky takes it on that right-hand side, and Big Daddy, again, tough to stop. Shoulder pads, he's got it all back there. He'll run off the field for a minute, and they get some positive yardage. 2nd down and about 4. 3:29 on the clock. And here comes Warner with the play. So Kellen Warner, 5'10", 180-pound senior. He'll have number 1, Matthew Buckman, right alongside him. Receivers to each side. Dallas jumps. So an undisciplined play there by the Dallas Mountaineers. Are jumping off sides. That will be half the distance and get Hazleton area a little bit closer. And again, a possible first down here inside that 2-yard line. So Hazleton in business, could take the lead with a good extra point. Watching a little bit of the Cougars warming up tonight, and they look like they had some really good athletes here for the Cougars, coming off that win at home against Berwick. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Buckman will follow Molesky. They'll give it up, Molesky, and he just waltzes into the end zone. The big fullback. Touchdown, Hazleton. Nobody touched Molesky there as he just found his way to pay dirt. Here comes the extra point here for the Cougars. Luke Russo. Kick is up, and it is long, and it is no good. It went a little lefty. It looked good from here, but I've been deceived before. 6-6 with 2:45 to go. I want to thank General Agent John Hulick with the Knights of Columbus, providing members and their families access to insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company. It's John Hulick's mission to ensure that Brother Knights are being provided the protection and service they deserve. Call John Hulick, 570-574-1419. Permanent life insurance, term life insurance. Call John Hulick, 570-574-1419. General Agent with the Knights of Columbus. So there's 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied up at 6 apiece. Checking out our Casey Dental scoreboard. Casey Dental, creating smiles one family at a time. It is Tunkhannock leading Dunmore 7-0 Honey. Here we go over on the left-hand side. Armando up to the 31-yard line on the return. Scranton Prep is playing Mid-Valley tonight, 14-0. They're not playing West Scranton. The schedule had that wrong. That's for sure. Valley View is leading West Scranton 7-0 over on our KC Dental scoreboard. Here is Dallas now looking to throw it, and they're getting a little bit of pressure, and R.J. Wren boots it over there and gets rid of it. Delaware Valley leads Scranton 7-0 tonight. Man, the sky was beautiful tonight. Seeing a lot of sunsets on social media and how it all looked. And looked pretty darn gorgeous. We got a good ball game here tonight at Mountaineer Stadium. It is 6 apiece. Dallas, two receivers to the right. R.J. Wren, the quarterback. Connected with Fife for 45 yards earlier. Speed sweep, Fife trying to get around the corner, and he is wrestled down over there by number 10. Good defense out of Ryan Mattis. Want to thank our friends at Diversified Payroll Solutions, a full-service payroll provider. Advanced software technology, stay on the cutting edge of the payroll processing industry. Currently, 2 locations, 44 PA, Clayton, North Carolina. I want to thank owners Chris and Brad Carver, 570-693-2PAY. That is diversifiedpayroll.com. Again, thank you, Chris and Brad Carver. 2 receivers to the right. One back in the backfield right next to R.J. Wren. 3rd down, looking to throw. He's got nobody. He's going to roll out to the flat. He's got Gashai going that way. He throws a bomb, but gets whiffled over there and out of the hands and out of bounds for Lucas Savage. So it'll be a punting situation here for the Mountaineers of Dallas at the 1:35 mark. Well, 2 guys back deep. It'll be Matthew Buckman and Connor Chamonix. So this kick goes high and will bounce down towards the 30, take a little roll. They'll call down at the 33-yard line, and that is where the Hazleton area Cougars will see if they can get their second drive to go score at the 1:23 mark. If you think of mortgages, think Mark Farrell at American Capital Finance Incorporated. Mark handles all types of mortgages from home purchases to finances and bill consolidations. He's local, efficient, and best of all, he handles the process himself, start to finish. Give him a call, 570-675-2140. Mark Farrell on American Capital Finance. NMLS number 142133. So here comes Hazleton area. We'll get that offense working, two receivers over to the left-hand side. Casadis is over there with his friend Chamonix. They give it right up the middle. It is Buckman trying to run big, and he's a nice-sized kid, 6 foot, 185 pounds. Dallas playing a couple of guys up front there. John Scherer, who's at number 60? That's Frank Atherhole. So Atherhole in the middle. And here comes Hazleton area now. They'll have one receiver over to the right-hand side. It'll be Christian Price. And they will give it to Buckman. Buckman's got yards. Buckman's got a first down. Shoestring tackle there by Gashai. But not before the Cougars are going to say, get moving there, chain gang. 34 seconds on the clock here in quarter number 1. Got a lot cooler tonight. We had 70 degrees on Thursday. Now we're in the 40s here for kickoff at Mountaineers Stadium. So a big difference, and by the time this game's over, we're probably going to be pushing the upper 30s, and now we're going to get a flag coming up. Frost advisory tonight, by the way. So we'll stay in the 40s as the night goes on, but in the morning it will be in the 30s. So the quarter will run out now. We'll get to quarter number 2 as we thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. They're open Saturday. Visit your friends at Manuka Subaru. So here we go. First play of the second quarter. Running the football and running it hard. And 3, 4, 5 Dallas guys trying to stop big number 42, Kevin Mollusky. 6'1", 220 pounds. Following that offensive line, Jason Beaver is the big Papa Bear up front. 6'4", 280 pounds. So here comes the Cougars. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, 2 backs in the backfield, and you got Warner. He's got Buckman, and he's got Mollusky. He's going to pump. He's going to throw the fade route back. There's Fife, and Fife does a good job of covering that. So they weren't able to sell Ben Fife on that as they're trying to go athlete to athlete. Don't know that I would throw against Ben Fife. He's pretty darn good. He's got good wheels, got good awareness. Just a nice football player here for the Dallas Mountaineers. got Armando on that other side. He's pretty good too. And then R.J. Wren doing his thing. So we're in quarter number 2 here. And now it is Buckman. Buckman explodes. Buckman into the secondary. And Buckman brought down at the 10-yard line. That's an explosive football play at a number 1, Matthew Buckman.
Number 10, Carpenter with the touchdown saving tackle. Hazleton sets up.
So Hazleton will have the football right at the 10. It'll be 1st and goal after Buckman, the 6', 185-pounder, bursted through there. Backs on either side of Warner. Will bring Casadas in motion. They'll come back the other way. It's Buckman. Buckman gets spun down after a gain of 2. So Dzinski in on that stop. 10:42 on the clock. We thank Dr. Walter Delgadio, proud 88 graduate, urologist, River Street Waterfront Complex. Best wishes on a full recovery to his son, Jake. He's number 4 from the Dallas football team. Hale Pitt and his son, Luke, is a team member. And, of course, we'd like to thank our friend, Dr. Walt Delgadio in Dallas, the class of 1988. So here comes Dallas, 2 receivers to each side. Warner, he's going to fake it. Warner's going to roll. Warner rolling. Throws it into the end zone. He's got a guy. It's Casadas. 1 footsie. No. They say no. So covering over there was R.J. Wren. Casadas, you could see how nifty he is of an athlete. He just kind of glides. And the official had an eyeball right near that line. Said, you didn't get the Tootsie Toe in. 10:04 on the clock. We appreciate you joining us here on Roku, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope, on Apple TV. It is the John Mendola Show and our Boxcast app. 2 receivers at each side. Warner, he's got a guy in the backfield right next to him. And, what do we got? Not too much time. We got something else. Somebody's offsides. Who is it? Offsides on Hazleton. So somebody lined up offsides. That's an unusual call. You should get a motion penalty, but you don't get, hey, the offense was offsides. 3rd down, the backed up to the 13, 3rd and goal. You're just trying to get Warner rolling again like he did before. Checking out our Casey Dental scoreboard. Tunkhannock and Dunmore knotted up at 7 apiece. Here is Warner. He's got the guy right next to him. It's Buckman. He's going to do a swing route out of the backfield. Looking to throw it out in the flat. He's got Buckman, 1 guy to beat, but hanging on for dear life on the bottom of that pile is a great job by Gashai. So that was a huge play as Gashai hung on to Buckman. He had 3-4 buddies come over and say, clean him up, and they did. And it'll bring up a field goal situation here for Hazleton area. So Luke Russo, the 5'9", 160-pounder, will try to eye this thing up. Warner will hold. The snap, the kick is up, it's high, and it is good. So with 9:19 to go, they bang that thing through. So a 30-yard field goal there by Hazleton area. And he looks like he's got plenty more leg there. 9-6 the lead for the Cougars. So we thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. You know, Billy Watt, I think he graduated in 2000 as the quarterback. In 1946, attorney Joe Saporito returned from World War II, started his law practice. Attorneys Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, and Mario Armazzani trying to keep that legacy living on here as they continue with the same principles: honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt, general law practice serving all your legal needs. Check them out, FalconeWattLaw.com. Give them a call, 570-654-4643. Our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. So here comes the Cougars of Hazleton area. They will boom this thing away, and they do. And they'll take a little dead bounce there at the 25 and going up to the 30 and falling down will be Jackson Wydra. So Jackson Wydra uses his head thinking, I could get 5 or 10 more yards, but if I go down and R.J. Wren's been banged up, we'll be in real trouble. I like that play there out of our guy there, number 3, and Jackson Wydra. So there's 9:15 on the clock. Hazleton is leading 9-6. Ben Fife, single coverage over here on Casadas. They give it on the right-hand side. Rocco Armando gets rocked right at the 30-yard line near the line of scrimmage. And plenty of bodies coming up off that pile, including Dante Mattarella. Mattarella is a 5'10", 200-pound senior. Mentioned Jason Beaver before, big number 72. Dallas breaks the huddle with 17 seconds on the clock. Fife over to the left-hand side by his lonesome. High backfield here for Dallas. They fake it. R.J. Wren throws it to Fife. Fife trying to get a block, trying to get outside, gets about 3 yards. So not a bad execution there by Dallas, as they'll make it up to about the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3. 8:10 on the clock. Got to get the ball in the hands of your best athlete, and Fife is one of them here in this Dallas team. Armando out on the far left. They'll give it on the right-hand side. That is actually Sidepski. And they give it to Armando in the backfield. He doesn't get anywhere. It'll bring him 4th down, and Dallas is going to be forced to punt. So they lose a yard on that play, and they're going to have to kick it away here at the 7:37 mark. This game seems to be flying by. Wyoming area trails Lake Lehman 7-6 here in our Casey Dental scoreboard. So Dallas, high, short punt. Oh, man, that was close to one of the Cougars of Hazleton area bouncing and hitting them in the back. It didn't. And they'll down it near the 29-yard line. 13-6, Lake Lehman now just scores. They go up. Oh, nice job there. Valley View leading West Scranton 14-0. Delaware Valley 14-0 over Scranton. And here comes Warner out for the Hazleton area Cougars. Two receivers over to the right-hand side. Warner gives it in the backfield to Buckman. Buckman looking explosive. Buckman busting down the house to the 47-yard line where he's got a Cougar first down. So Buckman showing what he could do with the rock. 7:05 on the clock. 3-point advantage here for Hazleton area at Mountaineers Stadium tonight. Dallas fans getting into it, able to attend and check out the Mountaineers this year. 2 receivers on the left. Casadas is one of those dudes, and he can make some plays. And they fake it. They pitch it out. It is Buckman. Buckman, those long legs running out there. He gets pushed out of bounds around the 43-yard line. Lucas Savage helps force him out. It'll be 2nd down and about 8 here for Hazleton area. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating 94 years and 3 generations of families for the highest quality in tires and service and scheduled maintenance. One of the top retailer dealers in the United States. Visit them on 340 Kidder Street in Wilkes-Barre. Open tomorrow, 7:30 to 12. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. Visit them online, mccarthytire.com. Here comes Dallas. Warner fakes it. Warner looking to throw. Slips it over into the flat. He's got his guy. He's got a first down. And they complete it to the linebacker slash fullback Mattarella out of the backfield. Dante Mattarella does the job there for Hazleton area. Clock still rolling here. Quick pace first half. .6:15 on the clock. Hazleton area up 1, 2, 3. 3 receivers over to the right-hand side. Warner gets the hands warmed up in the back. He's going to fake it. He's going to keep it. Warner, like he exploded out of a cannon. He's got a first down here for the Cougars of Hazleton area. There's a little twist into the playbook there for the Cougars. Danny Deal lighting it up there on the playbook for the Cougars. 5:54 on the clock. We appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. We are live right now on Boxcast, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Roku, on Apple TV, and on Periscope. And they give it to Buckman. Buckman on that left side. Buckman strolling, gliding, rolling, and fighting his way into the end zone. It's a score meet touchdown. 36 yards for our fella, Matthew Buckman. Here comes the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. So it is 16-6, a 10-point advantage here for Hazleton area over the Dallas Mountaineers, thanks to an explosive Matthew Buckman. The Athletic Republic offers state-of-the-art training, unlocks the potential of any athlete, helping them perform at their best. Our science-based protocols and specialized equipment have helped athletes of all ages achieve their goals. Any athlete looking to give themselves a competitive advantage, improving their speed, power, and agility, check out the Athletic Republic. We get results. 570-675-2600. So Hazleton will kick this away against the Dallas Mountaineers. They'll go to the other side. Now near the 15-yard line will be Armando. Armando trying to get around the corner. Rocco Armando up fighting to the 30-yard line. So a nice job by Rocco Armando getting the Dallas Mountaineers in decent field position. There's 5:19 on the clock. And here comes R.J. Wren in this Dallas team. Lucas Savage and Fife over to the right-hand side. They're going to eye it up. Dzinski's got that heavily taped right foot. And now we get a flag down. What do we got? So they're going to say that the center moved the football. And you can't do that, and you're going to be backed up 5 yards. So Dallas gets put back in a hole, a little itsy-bitsy here, as they trail 16-6 to the Cougars of Hazleton area here. Cougars we thought Jason Beaver was big. How about Dylan Solomon? This is wrong. They're saying he's 6'2", 245. He looks 345. He's a big dude. R.J. Wren, long count, throw it out in the flat. They got their guy at Ben Fife. Ben Fife going forward, spinning, and he gets finished over there by Buckman. Well, Buckman's a football player. Just, you gotta like the way he flies around the field offensively, defensively, and he's just got a great football body. 6'2". Well, they're gonna say 6 foot. He's a tall 6 foot. 200, but 185. He looks more like a $190. He just put together really, really well. 4:45 on the clock. 10-point advantage here for the Cougars. 2 receivers over the left-hand side. Buckman will guard Fife. Wren, great fake. Wren's got room to run it. Wren will run it. They close quickly. Wren still going. Wren up towards the 40-yard line. Very close to the first down. They're going to say you got it because you rolled on the Cougar player. So R.J. Wren gets the Dallas first down.
Bringing it out to the 41. Result of the play is a Mountaineer first down.
Check out our Casey Dental scoreboard. Casey Dental, creating smiles one family at a time. Visit Casey Dental on Oak Street in Pittston Township. Tunkhannock over Dunmore, 14-7. Delaware Valley, 14-0 over Scranton. They give it straight up the belly of the field to the 46-yard line. Goes Rocco Ormondo. So Dallas trying to stay tight here against Hazleton area. One of the keys will be keep the ball out of number one's hands there for the Cougars of Hazleton area. 3:51 on the clock here in the first half. We're running the football, we're running the clock, but Dallas trails by 10 points tonight here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Receivers to each side, I backfield. Dzinski throwing deep as Wren to Lucas Savage, trying to hold off Casadis. Lucas Savage did a great job of holding back Casadis. However, the ball kind of shot about a half a yard further than where Lucas Savage was. But that was a great throw at a R.J. Wren. Casadis, he's a good athlete. I mean, they got 2 tough defensive backs there for Hazleton. Just very, very athletic. So R.J. Wren, we'll see what he can dial up here at the 3:27 mark in a 3rd down and 4. First thing you got to do is you got to get a first down. We'll bring over number 88 here on this left-hand side for Dallas. That'll be Zach Chamberlain. Now it'll be Wren. Wren looking to throw. Getting around the corner, R.J. Wren, he does. He throws it to Lucas Savage. He's got a first down as Dallas makes the catch at the 43-yard line. And now the other official comes in and says, no, it is not a catch. One official says catch, one official says no catch. Hazleton sideline was rooting for no catch. And Dallas with 3:18 to go. Are they going to go for it? Ball game on the line. Do you do the hard count? Do you do the little shifty thing? Do you call the timeout? Nope, Dallas is just going to say we're going to punt it away. Live the fight another day. And now we'll get the late timeout out of Dallas. So 3:18 is on the clock. And the Mountaineers and Coach Bonello not happy with the officials right now. And he's usually never this animated about that. Manello yelled back over to the other officials about the sideline catch. He's not happy about that either. And that's unusual for Rich Manello. He's fired up right now. As one official said yes, one official said no. And that's a big turning point in the football game here. They trail by 10. So Dallas is going to be forced to punt this thing away. Kick it. They're going to bounce right near the 25, and it's a dead bounce, and it just kind of sits there right about the 25-yard line. Want to thank General Agent John Hulick, the Knights of Columbus, providing members and their families access to insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company. You give John Hulick a call, 570-574-1419. Permanent life insurance, term life insurance. General Agent with the Knights of Columbus, John Hulick, can help you at 570-574-1419. Just be prepared. John Hulick comes to your house. He's going to eat some food. He's a good dude. 3 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Here is Hazleton area. Warner throws it out in the flat. He's got his guy, and it's a completion for about 7 yards out there. Connor Chamonix makes the catch. 2:55 and counting. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3, a long 3. 3 receivers over to the right here for the Cougars. Warner gives it to Buckman. Buckman looking for room. Buckman, he runs into a wall, but he'll fall forward up towards the 34-yard line in a little bit. Almost the 35, they'll call it. And they're going to chain gang move here after that play. So it's going to be 1st down. Chains don't even get set, and they're ready to run the play. They got to get those chains set first. Now they're making the calls from the sidelines. 2:07. Tick, tick, tick. We're ticking away here for Hazleton. Leading by 10. 2nd quarter, Warner. Warner throws a fireball to Casadis. He's open in the middle. 1 guy misses, and 4 Dallas guys are there, and the ball bounces loose, and Dazinski comes up with it. Is he down? Dazinski made the fumble recovery. Do they say it is Dallas's football? Somehow, did Casadis get that ball back? That is crazy. From this angle, it was clearly in Dazinski's hand for a half a second. Official ran in late, and it comes Hazleton football. 1st down at the 44-yard line. 1:48 on the clock. 3 receivers over to the left-hand side. Warner's going to throw it. Warner's got a guy. And no, they converge on him, then he throws it out to the flat, and nothing doing there. Heat coming there for the Dallas area Mountaineers. Let's credit number 50. I tried to mention him before. I thought it was 60. But we're crediting number 50, John Shearer. He's 5'6". He's 170 pounds, and he's bringing a little bit of pack back there. 1:38 on the clock. 10-point advantage. Hazleton area. John Mandola here. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Appreciate you joining us live on YouTube, on Roku, on Facebook, on our Boxcast app. Receivers to each side. Little stackage in the backfield. Buckman on a delay. Buckman gets through the middle. Buckman still on his feet. Buckman still going down to the 30-yard line. Good old Matthew Buckman, the sophomore. That kid's going to get some looks. He can play the game of football. 2 receivers over to the right. Warner. He's got 2 guys right alongside of him, including Matthew Buckman. Warner's got 3 weeks to throw the ball. Warner finally releases, and nobody's there. Nice job defensively by Dallas. But he had all kinds of time up front with 1:15 on the clock. Crowd getting into it here at Mountaineer Stadium tonight as Dallas trails Hazleton area. Wyoming area and Lake Lehman knotted up at 13 apiece on our Casey Dental scoreboard. Casey Dental creating smiles, one family at a time. Valley View and a romper room over West Scranton, 27-0. Here is Warner. Warner's going to throw it. Warner's got his guy in a deep out right near the sticks, and it is a connection. Evan Mateus. So a nice job by Mateus. They're going to look over there. Is it a first down or not? Right near the 21-yard line. So they stop the clock finally. There's 51 seconds on the clock. Probably should be 55 or 56 seconds on the clock. We'll see what they put up. Diversified Payroll Solutions, full-service payroll provider. We pride ourselves, that is, on offering high-quality personal service to a growing number of small, mid-sized businesses nationwide. Offer all-inclusive plans for employee direct deposit, self-service access, tax filings, and W-2s. Owners Chris and Brad Carver. You give them a call, 570-693-2PAY. That is Diversified Payroll Solutions. We thank them for their support. So lots of high school football tonight and some scores that are interesting out there. There's even some games that are interesting out there. Lake Lehman, 21-13. Monco catches another touchdown pass for Lake Lehman. They know how to score. That's for sure. We got a good one here in the back mountain. It is 16-6. Hazleton area leads. It is a crisp, cool Mountaineers Stadium tonight. Temperatures in the 40s. Two receivers over to the right-hand side. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. Buckman's in the backfield. He's the guy you got to worry about. They'll bring a guy in motion, speeding across. Mateus. It is Buckman. Buckman out of the backfield, and Buckman bursts through up to the 15-yard line. So it's a first down here for Hazleton area. They'll reset. They'll recalibrate. They did put some tick-ticks on the scoreboard. And now the officials will roll the clock. So the right adjustment was made. Receivers to each side. Warner looking to throw. Warner fireballs it across the middle. Oh, Dazinski almost had it. That's actually number 34, A.J. Fife. So Fife ran over out of his linebacker position and almost made the play. Dazinski 32, Fife is 34. .43 seconds on the clock. Second down and 10 here for Hazleton area. Boy, it'd be a big stop if Dallas could do it here. Otherwise, this game could get out of control the way the Hazleton area Cougars are playing. Warner's going to throw it. Three receivers. He's got Casadas across the middle. He missed him. And now a roll. Now he fireballs the back of the end zone. He's got his guy, and it's a touchdown for the Cougars. Evan Matitis, the senior. So Matthias catches the touchdown, and Dallas unable to stop the Hazleton area Cougars. Just too powerful. The kick is up, and it's good. So it's 23-6 with 34 tickies here in the first half. I want to thank our friend Mark Farrell. When you think of mortgages, think Mark Farrell at American Capital Finance. Mark handles all types of mortgages, from home purchases to refinances, bill consolidations. He's local, he's efficient. Best of all, he handles the process himself, start to finish. Give him a call, 570-675-2140. Mark Farrell, American Capital Finance, NMLS number 142133.
Kickoff for the Cougars.
So this kick goes down. It'll be returned by Ben Fife. Ben Fife on the right-hand sideline. Ben Fife gets a block, and a flag comes in. Big, tall Jackson Wydra. They get him on a hold back there. He was holding his block, literally holding his block is what they're going to call. I thought it was a decent block there by Wydra, but they call a hold. So the officials right now make the call. Oh, there'll just be a little icing on the cake for Rich Manella right now. He's not too happy. And I don't think you would want to be happy. Your team trails 23-6. You'd have had a couple of tough calls against you. Hazleton area's got a banged up dude on that far side who's walking to the locker room. Not sure if that's big number 42 or if that's one of the linemen. Looks like one of the linemen. So here comes Dallas. Can they make a big play to close the half with 24 seconds to go, trailing 23-6? Fife. They'll give it on the left-hand side, and Ormondo gets it, and he is met there, right at the line of scrimmage. James Bukta is there. Senior, 5'8", 230 pounds. And that'll be the final play of the first half. It is the Dallas area Mountaineers trailing 23-6 to the Hazleton area Cougars. We thank our friend Dr. Walter Delgadio, proud 88 grad urologist on River Street, the Waterfront Complex in Plains. Full recovery to his son Jake, number 4 from the football team. Hale Pitt and his son Luke, team member there. Thank you, Dr. Delgadio, the class of 1988. So it is halftime. It is 23-6. That's our score. Get you some scores here on our Casey Dental scoreboard. Casey Dental, creating smiles one family at a time. Visit Casey Dental on Oak Street in Pittston. Western Wayne, 14-7 over Honesdale. Scranton Prep all over Mid-Valley, 28-6. And Lake Lehman leading 21-13 over WA, Wyoming area. Tunkhannock still over Dunmore on the road. So we'll take an audio timeout. We got a little homecoming situation tonight here at Dallas. And enjoy the views. And we'll be back for quarter number 3 here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service.
the National Honor Society and a 2-year member of Tea Club. She has been playing club soccer since the age of 9 and is currently a member of the Back Mountain Sharks. Claudia is a varsity soccer player of 4 years and a team captain. She also participates in track and field. She has volunteered her time at the Dallas Harvest Festival and the Dallas Rummage Sale. Next year, Claudia hopes to attend college to study elementary education and minor in special education or speech-language pathology. She also plans to extend her soccer career by playing in college. Claudia is being escorted by Dylan Roberts. Dylan Roberts is the son of Michelle and Chris Roberts. Dylan has played club soccer since he was 8 years old. He is a 4-year member and captain of the Dallas boys soccer team. Dylan has played soccer for Wyoming Valley Soccer Club, Uncle Donnie FC, and Northeast Attack. He currently plays for Nitro Soccer Club in Southwest Defense. Dylan plans to attend college to study physical therapy and play soccer. Hope France is the daughter of Susan and Bernard France. She is a 4-year member and the current president of the Student Council. Hope is also a 3-year member of the National Honor Society and a 2-year member of the mock trial team. She's been playing field hockey for the past 4 years and track and field for the past 3. Hope has volunteered her time through events associated with NHS and Student Council. Next year, Hope plans on attending college to study political science at a pre-law track. Hope is being escorted by Colin Marshall, who is standing in for Matthew Lucas Savage. Matthew Lucas Savage is the son of Maria and Michael Lucas Savage. He has been a dedicated member of the football team and donates much of his time to local organizations. Matthew plans on continuing his education and majoring in mechanical engineering. Aubrey Hallback is the daughter of Joanne and Paul Hallback. She has participated in the Dallas Theater program throughout high school and has been involved in peer helpers and the National Honor Society for the past 3 years. Aubrey is also a member and captain of the Dallas cheerleading and lacrosse team. Outside of school, she competes through Masters Athletic Elite All-Star cheerleading and volunteers her time to Dallas Junior Mounts cheerleading, Back Mountain Bobcats cheerleading, and the Trucksville Early Education Center. After high school, she plans on attending either the University of Delaware or the University of South Carolina to double major in biology and environmental science, as well as continuing her cheerleading career. Aubrey is being escorted by Ethan Shalansky. Ethan Shalansky is the son of Debbie and Dan Shalansky. Ethan has been involved in Boy Scouts for the past 4 years and is also a member of the National Honor Society and Peer Helpers. Ethan is a 4-year member and captain of the Dallas boys soccer team and plays club soccer for Uncle Donnie FC and Southwest Defense. He has volunteered at his church where he renovated the entrance to the Back Mountain Food Pantry. He also has volunteered at the Trucksville Flea Market and Keystone Rescue Mission. Ethan plans to attend college next fall, where he will major in chemical engineering. Shelby Pocono is the daughter of Diane and Grace Pocono. During her time at Dallas High School, Shelby has been greatly involved in the music department. She has been a member of the band for 5 years and is the current 2020 drum major. She is a member of the Northeastern Youth Wind Ensemble and is a PIAA District, Region, and All-State musician. She is a Girl Scout of 13 years and volunteers at ministry services for the St. Teresa's Parish. Shelby plans on continuing her education by majoring in music education and continuing to play in the marching band. Shelby Pocono is being escorted by David Cooper. David Cooper is the son of Caitlin and David Cooper. He is a 3-year member and captain of the boys volleyball team. David plans to attend college and major in computer science. Emma Thomas is the daughter of Terry and John Thomas. Emma is a 4-year member of the Student Council where she is the chairperson of the School Spirit Committee. She is also a member of the National Honor Society. During the summers, Emma spends her time lifeguarding, giving swim lessons, and painting jackets for her Instagram run business called Em's Jacket Co. Emma has been a member of the Dallas Swim and Dive team, where she holds a 200 medley relay school record. She is also a 2-year starter and captain of the tennis team. Emma is an avid volunteer and assists with various school-sponsored events. Following high school, she plans on attending college to become a physician's assistant. Emma Thomas is being escorted by Bryce Chopiak, who is standing in for Zach Chamberlain. Zach Chamberlain is the son of Spring and Jim Chamberlain. He is a 2-year member of the Dallas football team and has also competed on the track and field team for the past 3 years. Congratulations to all the members of the 2020 Homecoming Corps, and thank you to the Student Council officers for all of their hard work in preparing for the event. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to announce that this year's Homecoming King and Queen are Zach Chamberlain and Aubrey Hallback.
Let's have one more round of applause for the 2020 Homecoming Corps. Congratulations to all, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Mountaineers Stadium, where the Hazleton area Cougars lead 23-6, and they get the football back here tonight. I want to thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. 1946 attorney Joseph Saporito returned from World War II and started his law practice. 74 years later, his legacy lives on. Attorney Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, and Mara Amberzani continue with the same principles. Give FalconeWattLaw.com a check here on the web or call 570-654-4643. Here is Buckman on the return, gets up across the 22-yard line. And that is where the Hazleton area Cougars will start out. Nice, cool, crisp Friday night here in the back mountain for high school football. Appreciate you joining us tonight on Roku, on Apple TV, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on the Boxcast app tonight. Receivers to each side. It'll be Warner in the backfield. We'll give it off to his running back, Buckman. Go forward. Get a little itsy-bitsy there. It'll be second down and about 9. So Dallas is going to need to buckle it up, but they're also going to need to score. So a lot of hard work coming up here ahead for the Dallas Mountaineers. Single receiver over to the left-hand side. They will send over Christian Price. 3 receivers to the right. Warner looking to throw. Warner with a little stop pattern. Got his guy over in the flat, and he's got a first down. They completed it over to number 6, Connor Chamberlain. So it's a first down and 10 here for Hazleton area. Trips over to the left-hand side. Warner's got a guy right alongside him, and the guard did the old, I'm going to pull here, but he gets caught. Celebrating 94 years, our friends at McCarthy Tire have been there for generations of families with the highest quality of tire, service, and scheduled maintenance. We are one of the top retailer dealers in the United States, located at 340 Kidder Street in Wilkes-Barre. They're open tomorrow, 7:30 until 12. Service your vehicle with a family you could trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. You can visit us online, McCarthyTire.com. So the Cougars have a false start. That'll back them up. The 11:06 mark here early in the third quarter. They lead 23-6. So Warner will come in with the play here for the Cougars of Hazleton area. Receivers over to the left-hand side. Warner is going to throw. Warner steps back. Warner fireballs the ball. He's got a guy, but coming over at the safety position was R.J. Wren, whiffling number 5. So it's going to be second down and 20 here for Hazleton area. Something Buckman might be able to get in one carry the way he's run the rock tonight for the Cougars. Three receivers over to the left-hand side. Hazleton's going to throw. They throw it over on the right-hand side. They got the receiver and hit hard over there by Ben Fife. Is going to be number 6, Connor Chamberlain.
correcting us on YouTube. Shamani. Not Chamonix. Looks like Chamonix. We got you there, Trump Kid, 13. You the man. Chamonix. 10-19 on the clock. 3rd down and 13. They fake it. Warner's going to throw. Warner's got a wheel route. He's got Buckman for the first down. And Buckman gets taken down in the Mountaineer territory. So it's a first down here for the Cougars, leading 23-6 with 9:55 to go. Two receivers to each side. Warner has looked very good here as a quarterback. Now they'll fake it. He'll keep it on the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of wiggle room. He's got a first down, and he's down to the 32-yard line. So a nice job by Warner of making the most of his opportunities running the rock tonight for the Cougars out of the quarterback position. Hasn't had many of them, but hasn't needed to with the way Buckman has done the job. Three receivers over to the left-hand side. Warner's going to keep busted play, and he goes down. Smart play by Warner. Just kind of want to get banged up there. You're up 23-6, and they got enough offense where they could get it back. So it's going to be 2nd down and 12 here for the Cougars of Hazleton area. Want to thank our friends at Athletic Republic. State-of-the-art training unlocks the potential of any athlete, helping them perform at their best. You want to give yourself a competitive advantage by improving your speed, power, agility, strength, and ability. Check out the Athletic Republic locations in Dallas and Moosic. Get the Athletic Republic advantage. We get results. 570-675-2600 for the Athletic Republic. Warner, he's got Buckman right next to him. 3 receivers over to the right. Buckman picks up the blocker, throws it out in the flat. They got their guy up to the 30-yard line. And taken down over there is number 6, Connor Chamonix. So Chamonix with the catch, 3rd down, and they're going to say it's about 8 yards here. 7:37 on the clock. The bleachers going nuts here for Dallas. They need any kind of energy they could get the way the Hazleton area Cougars are moving the football right now. They'll bring out receivers over to the left. 2 seconds on the play clock. No way they're getting this one off. Timeout. Cougars. Danny Deal over there. What is the deal, Danny? The offensive guru back in the day and still going with this football coaching stuff. No Danny, long time. We go back 30-some years. He's a good dude. We got a timeout. We'd like to thank our friend John Hulick, General Agent with the Knights of Columbus, providing members and their families access to insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company. It's John Hulick's mission to ensure that Brother Knights are being provided the protection and service they deserve. Give John Hulick a call, 570-574-1419. It is General Agent with the Knights of Columbus, John Hulick. We're going to check out our CaseyDental.com scoreboard. Wyoming area trailing by 3 to Lake Lehman. That game is still in the first half. How about that? That's crazy. 7-7 Western Wayne and Honesdale. Here is Warner. Warner looking. He's got all kind of time. Bomberoni. And he's got his guy down there. Ball popped out as they tried to get that ball down there. It was R.J. Wren over there on the coverage. So 4th down here for Hazleton area. Thought that one might slip in there. Tunkhannock all over Dunmore. Jack Chilson having a field day right now with the Dunmore Bucks. 2 receivers to each side. It is Warner in the gun. He's got Buckman right back there hanging with them. They're bringing some heat. They throw a fireball. Oh, just out of the reach of the receiver. So they tried to get that to Chamonix.
Number 34 for the Mountaineers coverage is a fight. Resulting play is incomplete. Turnover on downs. Mountaineer ball.
No luck there, and the officials talk.
First and 10.
So no luck getting that to Chamonix. There's going to be 7:11 on the clock, and Buckman counted them up here for Hazleton to punt this thing away.
Let's go offense! Move the ball!
So that was 4th down, so there is no punt. They get it out in the flat, they get it over to Fife. They got to get Fife the ball, but they're going to get a flag here. Is this going to be against Hazleton area? Is this going to go against the Mountaineers? Rich Bonello not happy right now. I haven't seen Rich Bonello this animated in a long time. He is fired up right now. It's going to go back the other way. So that'll back up the Dallas Mountaineers, trailing 23-6, 6:58 and counting. I want to thank you for joining us here on YouTube tonight, on Roku, on our Boxcast app, and on Periscope. The John Madola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Receivers to each side, and finally a timeout is going to be called here, as Dallas needs to think about this. Let the Mountaineers timeout. But Rich Bonello saying, okay, let's talk a little bit. Want to thank our friends at Diversified Payroll Solutions, a full-service payroll provider, advanced software technology, staying on the cutting edge of the payroll processing industry. 2 locations, 40 Fort and Clayton, North Carolina. Pride ourselves on offering high-quality personal service to a growing number of small to mid-sized businesses nationwide. Owners Chris and Brad Carver are pretty well known here in the Back Mountain. DiversifiedPayroll.com. Great guys, great company. 570-693-2PAY for Diversified Payroll Solutions. So here come the Dallas Mountaineers. 6:40 on the clock, quarter number 3. Oh, here's Wren. Wren looking in pocket, collapses, ball comes loose, and Hazleton has it at the 30-yard line. The Cougars come up with it. So the wheels coming off the bus here for Dallas. Unfortunate circumstance there for the Mountaineers, but the Cougars right there and make the play. So here comes the Cougars, 2 receivers over to the left-hand side. Warner will have 2 guys, 1 stack behind him. A little pistol look, they'll option on the right-hand side. Warner will keep it. It'll be taken down right near the line of scrimmage, maybe gain a half a yard. Good job there defensively by Dallas at taking care of that. So it'll be second down and less than 10. Here at the 6:09 mark of quarter number 3. So now we're getting some feedback here on our social media. We'll get to it in a moment. Tell you what we're hearing. 2 receivers over to the left-hand side. Warner gives it to his running back, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're telling me it's a Bookman, not Buckman. So Bookman on the carry. So Philly Pilsey. Who doesn't remember Pilsey at Hazleton? I mean, the guy was legendary there. Loved talking to Pilsey whenever I went to Hazleton. So maybe it's a relative here of the legendary Pilsey at a Hazleton. Our Trump kid. Thank you, Philly Pilsey. All right. Appreciate it. Our Trump kid 13, Hazel Township. We appreciate your support as well. 3 receivers over to the left. It is Warner. He's going to look to throw it. He's got his guy in the flat. Oh, it's picked off. Holy crow. Gashai's got it. Warner could stop him, and he does at the 33-yard line. Whoa. That's a big, big play. Warner had his guy out there, and somehow Gashai came out of nowhere to make that interception right there and took it down. It looked like he was going to go the distance. He's got a bad wheel, but it's just a heck of a play to see Gashai back on the field for the Dallas Mountaineers as Hazleton has dominated up until this point, 23-6, 4:57 on the clock. Will they try to go to Fife right away? Backfield here for the Mountaineers. R.J. Wren gives it to Armando. Armando tries to get a little wiggle room, and he gets just that. And he gets 8-9 yards. So that's a big play out of the Mountaineers as Rocco Armando gets some positive yardage. So R.J. Wren, he's a scrapper, and he runs back into the huddle after losing the football in that last play. They're rolling the clock down. Dallas. Lucas Savage to the left. Fife over to the right. Here we go. R.J. Randy's throwing deep corner. He's got Fife back there. Oh, just a little long. Overthrows Ben Fife, guarded over there by Shamani. They got a flag on the field right now. Here comes the official telling Rich Manella penalty against Dallas, and that backs him up. When you think of mortgages, think Mark Farrell at American Capital Finance Incorporated. Mark handles all types of mortgages, from home purchases to refinances, bill consolidations. Mark is local and efficient. Give him a call, 570-675-2140. Think Mark Farrell, American Capital Finance, for all your mortgage needs. NMLS number 142133. So the Dallas Mountaineers got some penalties here. Here is Fife, single coverage to the far right. They give it to the right. It is Armando trying to run forward. He is met by 3-4 Hazleton Cougars right at the 35-yard line. Bookman over there trying to talk to his cats and talks to number 10, Ryan. We're going to get info out of them. It looks like Mattis. Of course, we'll hear from our Hazleton faithful watching us here on YouTube. They'll tell us the way it is. Pilsey and the crew. So here come the Cougars, second down and very long here at the 3:45 mark. Receivers to the right. Single one over to the left. R.J. Wren, long count. Will look, throws a little flat route. He's got his guy, breaks a tackle, breaking a little bit more. And is that our buddy, Ben Fife? Football player, man. Gets a big yardage here for the Mountaineers. Not going to be a first down, but they're going to get to the 15-yard line. That's a big, big play for the Dallas Mountaineers. Huge play. 23-6. This could keep the Mountaineers in this football game. There is 23 seconds on the play clock, and R.J. Wren with a long, thought-out process of looking at that wristband and saying, okay, CYX right, double stuff something. Here we go. R.J. Wren now brings a guy in motion. Speed, sweeping, not. And R.J. Wren finds a hole. R.J. Wren, he's got a first down and acts like a running back. Dallas Mountaineers going forward. So the Mountaineers knocking on the door right now. And Hazleton looking to see what they can do to slow them down, leading 23-6. 32-26. Lake Lehman leading Wyoming area on our Casey Dental scoreboard. R.J. Wren, he's got a guy right next to him in the backfield. They bring a guy in motion. They'll speed sweep it, and he gets biffled over there. So they tried to get it over to number 20, Dwayne Craig, but Hazleton was sitting on it, and that was a baboomski. 1:56 on the clock. R.J. Wren looking at that big arm pad of plays. Will send over his buddy, Lucas Savage, to the far right. He's got Fife. Fife across the middle. He throws a strike right near the goal line. Is it a score? I think it is. Touchdown, Dallas. So Ben Fife holds on to that football from R.J. Wren. And the Mountaineers make it 23-12. Here comes Chopiak for the extra point. Halftime, Tunkhannock over Dunmore, 30-10. Extra point, Chopiak. Kick is up, ain't pretty, and it's left. It's no good. So Chopiak has been pretty steady for the Mountaineers. He misses that. It is an 11-point advantage right now for Hazleton area. I want to thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do, located in the Manuka section of Scranton. They're open tomorrow. Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Dallas spent a little time over here in special teams. Don't think you onside kick it here. Got plenty of time. You're down 11 points to a very good football team. The Hazleton Cougars are pretty good. Dallas is showing that they got some possibilities here as well. I thank Coach Redzinski for joining us and watching the John Madola show tonight. Couple track guys on that Dallas team. Here is Bookman. Bookman's got a little wiggle room. Bookman still spinning around. Bookman on his feet near the 37, maybe up towards the 39-yard line goes Matthew Bookman, the 6'1", 185-pounder. So they'll say it's the 41-yard line. The John Madola Show, thank you for joining us on YouTube, on our Boxcast app, and of course on Roku, Apple TV, Periscope. We got receivers all over the place. It'll be Warner. He gives it to Bookman, and Bookman goes forward. And Dallas will bring a player off with the old helmet trick. Bring one guy off, one guy in. 56 off, 57 in. So it'll be Chase Hector heading in for Dallas. up front, and Warner will go get the play on the sideline and bring it in. We're winding down quarter number 3. Hazleton area, tough to defend. Receivers to the right, offset fullback to the right. Warner will give it to Bookman. Bookman goes forward, and Bookman cut down near the 47-yard line. Gas shy right there. But it'll be good enough for a chain mover. It's a first down for the Cougars of Hazleton area with 34 ticks to go here in quarter number 3. That'll be the final play here of the third quarter. Rich Manello trying to ignite his team, trailing by 11, say, we got a chance here, we got a chance. He's going to talk with them. And they do. Dr. Walter Delgado, a proud 1988 Dallas grad, urologist, River Street Waterfront Complex in Plains. Best wishes on a full recovery to his son, Jake. He's number 4 from the Dallas football team. Hale Pitt, where his son, Luke, is a team member. Thank you, Dr. Walt Delgado. Dallas class of 88, always being supportive here of the Dallas Mountaineer football program. So some surprising scores tonight, that's for sure. So finally halftime at Wyoming area. It's 32-26. That game's going to play till 10 o'clock tonight. In the meantime, we're in the fourth quarter, just getting started here. So we check out our Casey Dental scoreboard here on the John Mendola Show. They give it to the left side. It's Bookman. Bookman going forward. Bookman trying to be wrestled, but he's pretty strong too. Bookman goes down to the 40-yard line. So there's 11:48 on the clock. The ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line, and the Hazleton area Cougars continue to march on. Here comes Warner into the huddle. Three receivers over to the right-hand side. Single receiver to the left. And they'll get Bookman. And Bookman's going forward. And Bookman will get to the 38-yard line before 4 or 5 Dallas Mountaineers hit him. Pilsey now trying to give me trivia questions at Hazleton. Of course it was Nate Eaches, the last player to play in the NFL out of Hazleton area. State champion wrestler, heck of a young man. He was all heart, man. Talented kid too, but man, the heart was just tremendous, Nate Eaches, back in the day. Last I hear, he was down in Florida. Two receivers over to the right-hand side. I backfield here. Warner, rare thing, he's under center. He fakes and he pitches out to Bookman. Bookman, look for a little wiggle room. He gets enough to get down to the 33-yard line, and that's going to be a Cougar first down. So they'll peel Bookman off the carpet. I believe that Kevin Mollusky might have been the guy who got banged up. I haven't seen Kevin in quite some time, the big daddy running back for the Hazleton area Cougars. There's 10:06 on the clock. Our friends joining us all over northeastern Pennsylvania, across the country, and across the world for that matter, watching the Hazleton area Cougars and the Dallas Mountaineers tonight. Bookman, he's a weaver, and he finds his way downfield, but the ball is loose, they're saying. Who's got it? Do the officials even believe it at this point? Nobody said fumble, and just like that, it's second down. Officials keeping their social distancing with the masks tonight here at Mountaineer Stadium. Cougars get back to the huddle. Homecoming tonight here at Dallas. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. Bookman now, one-on-one coverage on the right. Now he'll come in speed motion over to this side. Does he go forward? They said not. They'll throw a back screen, and they got their guy on that side. They're coming over and making a big hit right there. They had Ryan Mattis, but a nice job there by Fife. And also helping out is that linebacker. Oh, just see, what's his name? A.J. Fife, a ninth grader. Must be some good bloodlines there for the Fifes. 8:34 on the clock, 11-point deficit for Dallas. Coming off of that interception they had at a gash eye to score. That was a big play. 19 seconds on the clock. They take a little extra time, and Warner will run out to the huddle. Say the play to his teammates, and they'll try to go forward here. 9 seconds now on the play clock. It's ticking away. It's going to be close. Here comes Warner. 3 seconds on the play clock. Three receivers over to the left. Just gets it off. Bookman in the backfield. Dasinski takes him down at the 25-yard line. So defense out of Dallas, and it brings up 4th down. No high school coach likes to take the chance and kick the field goal. I wish more did. This kid's got a leg. I doubt they'll try it. It would be a 42-yard attempt. I'm telling you, seeing this kid in warm-ups, he looked like he could hit it. So Hazleton area on the border of putting this thing away. Dallas saying, we got a chance here. 7:16 on the clock. They bring a guy in motion. They flip it over to the receiver, and they got some wiggle room, and he's going to take it to the house. Casadas, 25 yards out, and just like that, they drop the old play in the backyard. Matthew Casadas scores. So the Cougars get the job done there, and that may seal the deal, 29-12. Here comes the extra point here for the Cougars. It's up, it's high, it's a little left, but it's barely good, and it goes. He got under that one. 30-12, 18-point advantage for Hazleton area. 1946 attorney Joseph Saporito returned from World War II and started his law practice. 74 years later, his legacy lives on. Attorney Sam Falcone and Bill Watt, a Hazleton grad, and Mara Armazzani have continued with the same principles: honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt, a general law practice serving all of your legal needs. Visit them online, FalconeWattLaw.com, or call 570-654-4643. Our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. So the Cougars strike back on 4th down. Casadas. That's a pass. Beautiful night for high school football here. It is cool. It is crisp. And we're playing high school football, which some schools aren't able to get that done tonight. Kickoff down to the 8-yard line. Ormondo. He's got a hole. Ormondo gets upfield to a 37-yard line. Ball come loose. Hazleton football. So Hazleton comes up with another big play on the turnover. 30-12, they lead the Dallas area Mountaineers. 30-17, Dunmore trails Tunkhannock on our Casey Dental scoreboard. North Pocono 14-7 overall on Paupack. Warner to Bookman. Bookman right-hand side. Gashai, great ankle tackle. Boy, he's disciplined, Gashai. Not real big, and now we get a penalty on the sideline here out of Dallas. That's going to be a 15-yarder. Talking to the officials. Oh, that's a sideline warning. Whew. For Dallas's sake, I thought it was going to be something said to the official as Coach Bonello was having a conversation with one of his assistants. Two receivers over to the right. They are stacked up over here. Warner, fake, give, handoff down to the 35-yard line. That looks like that's Ryan Mattis again on the carry. With 6:31 to play. We're in the fourth quarter. Some teams didn't even get to the third quarter in Northeastern Pennsylvania tonight. We're quick hitters. Scranton Prep all over Mid-Valley, 35-6. Wyoming Valley West in a romper room over Nanticoke, 35-0. Two receivers over to the left, single receiver over to the right-hand side. Eye backfield. They'll bring Bookman in a deep motion. Could they throw it to him in the flat? He's wide open, and they threw it a little ahead of him. So Warner unable to complete that at the 5:53 mark here in the fourth quarter, 30-12. The Cougars. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. They are open tomorrow, 7:30 to 12. One of the top retail dealers in the United States. Visit them at 340 Kidder Street in Wilkes-Barre. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation at McCarthy Tire. Visit them online, McCarthyTire.com. Punting situation for Hazleton. Very high. Beautiful booter. Will bounce, but go into the end zone there. And Dallas will try to fight back here, trailing by 18. I want to thank our executive producer tonight, Johnny Mendola, and our executive cameraman, Jay Meniscus. Getting the job done here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Engineer on board, Jason Meniscus, with us tonight. Two receivers over to the left-hand side, single receiver over to the right. Here come the Mountaineers. Long count. RJ ran wiffle ball. He's got Lucas Savage. Oh, it's picked up. Casadas picked that out of the air at the 45-yard line. Down this right-hand side. Casadas pick it away. Casadas rolls down to the 18-yard line. Flags are down. But R.J. Wren threw a long ball, and it looked like Lucas Savage might get to it. But, man, Casadas, you could see his athletic ability. Like he caught it just for fun back there. Well, the penalty will go against Hazleton area. I want to thank John Hulick for our general agent of the Knights of Columbus, providing members and their families access to insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company. Permanent life insurance, term life insurance, you give John Hulick a call. He'll guide you in the right way. 570-574-1419. The John Hulick, general agent with the Knights of Columbus. Bookman gets rid of one would-be tackler, gets down to the 29-yard line. That's a tough carry for a 185-pounder as he makes it. They'll say it's the 30. 5:12 on the clock and counting. Valley View 48 zipperoni to West Scranton here on our KC Dental scoreboard. KC Dental, creating smiles one family at a time. Visit KC Dental on Oak Street, Pittston Township. Online, it's kcdental.com. Hazleton, Warner, double move, right side. Fife gets back there and nothing doing. Tried to get it to Shamani. Western Wayne, Bruce Wayne, 21-7 over Honesdale tonight. Towanda all over Columbia, Montour, Votech, 31-zip. Who was looking for that score? So here comes Hazleton area. They'll throw a receiver over to that left side. And they got all kind of guys in the backfield. And they're going to run the rock. Bookman around the corner, and Bookman's got yardage, and Bookman down inside the 10-yard line. Matthew Bookman. It's a 1st and goal here for the Cougars at 4:26 remaining here in this ball game.
First and goal from the 7 with 4:26 remaining in the game.
Band fired up, playing some music in the background. Couple of receivers over to the right-hand side. I backfield at the 7-yard line here. They'll send Bookman out. Warner will give it to his big fullback, and they'll get inside the 2-yard line. So a positive carry there by Dante Mattarella. Mattarella's that 5'10", 200-pound senior.
Second and goal from the 2.
So here come the Cougars now with 13 seconds on the play clock, 3:46 on the clock in the game. They've got Bookman back there. He is hanging out right now. And they'll give it to the big fullback again, and he walks in for the touchdown. So Mattarella, the senior, at 5'10", 200 pounds. And he looks a little bigger than 200 pounds. And he ran in pretty easily there. 36-12 right now for the Cougars of Hazleton area. Extra point is high and good. So it's 37-12, the score. Diversified Payroll Solutions, a full-service payroll provider. Our advanced software technologies stay on the cutting edge of the payroll processing industry. 2 locations, 40 Fort, Pennsylvania, Clayton, North Carolina. Diversified Payroll, additional services to cater to each client's needs. Time management, HR services, workers' comp, and more. Visit them online, diversifiedpayroll.com. Owners Chris and Brad Carver here in the Back Mountain. Want to thank them for all their support of high school football here with the Dallas Mountaineers this season. Good luck to his daughter, Claudia Carver, recovering from ACL surgery, playing soccer this year, a part of that homecoming court. Very nice young lady, a very good student. Wants to go and be an educator as she gets older. So we're going to get a kickoff here by the Cougars. Speaking of great guys, how about Mark Farrell and American Capital Finance Incorporated? Mortgage rates are absolutely fantastic right now. Give Mark Farrell a call. We'll tell you more about Mark Farrell after this kick return here by Rocco Armando. Armando on the right-hand side. He makes it up to the 37-yard line. But Mark Farrell, his phone number, 570-675-2140. Think Mark Farrell at American Capital Finance for all your mortgage needs. NMLS number 142133. So there's 3:26 on the clock, and R.J. Wren will see if they can fight back here for the Dallas Mountaineers. Now, when the playoffs come, they'll go their separate ways. Hazleton will be with the Big Daddies up top in 6A. In the meantime, Dallas will be in 4A. 2 receivers over the left-hand side. Mountaineers. R.J. Wren right in the flat to Fife. Fife's got one guy to beat. He beats that first guy. Beats the second guy. He's across the 50, and he's into Cougar territory to the 48-yard line. Bookman helps him up. Ben Fife first and 10 here for DALLAS Dallas. Here is R.J. Wren now in the gun. Looking, throws it out in the flat. One quick move, Fife felt him. What a great move by Ben Fife. Fife on the left-hand side, looking for a little wiggle room. Ben Fife get a block. He gets pushed down inside the 5-yard line. That is a heck of a football play at a Ben Fife. Whew. Not many high school receivers will feel the heat from those backside defensive backs there. He felt it, made the wiggle room, went over to the left-hand side, and took it down inside to the 4-yard line. That's a 44-yard play for Dallas. But they're on the other side of the scoreboard now, trailing by 25 points. No quitting the Mountaineers. They're going to find R.J. Wren running forward, and Hazleton stuffs him. 2:38 to go.
The ball closer to the goal line. Bringing up second and goal from the 3.
Lucas Savage and Fife over on the right-hand side, and we're going to time me out here for the Dallas Mountaineers. Well, we've had a lot of support here tonight, watching us on the Boxcast app, of course, live on YouTube. Pilsey's telling me now, butchered Casadis' name all night, telling me that was Casadis. Pilsey's a straight shooter, though. He's telling me the way it is. Gotta love Pilsey. Just like Papa Bear, right? 2 minutes and 12 seconds. One of the greatest characters I ever met doing sports is Pilsey at Hazleton area over the years. Fantastic man. So here we go. It is R.J. Wren. He's going to throw the football, but the heat is on. R.J. Wren threw a little high over to that left-hand corner. Not going to happen. That's going to bring up third down here for Dallas. So the Cougars coming off that corner and coming awfully fast here after the Dallas timeout.
bringing up third and goal from the 3.
So R.J. Wren now getting back there. Wren fireball and tried to get a slant in there, but he threw it to a spot and the receiver could not make it. There's 2:03 on the clock. And now we're going to get a Dallas timeout. 37-12. So a 25-point deficit. Dallas is fighting to the end, like you would expect out of these Dallas young men. A lot of experience they had this past year. We've had a nice time chatting with everybody tonight on YouTube Live. Get some nice positive comments. A couple names we may have butchered up here, myself, and the fans have been pretty darn good to me tonight. And no foul language or anything like that. So I want to thank everybody for keeping it clean and keeping it real, my friends. So Dallas will come out here on this fourth down. trailing by 25 points. Let's see what you got to do. You got to get the ball in the hands of Ben Fife somehow. I don't know how you do it, what you do. Hazleton has some great athletes, but you throw back shoulder. Well, he's in the slot. Let's see if they bring him in motion. R.J. Wren, no. He's going to go to the corner, and they did try to go to Fife, but it was low. And that will result in Hazleton area taking over. So they tried to do a little dig route there in the slot. I would have preferred a little back shoulder play at the cone to him if they lined him up on the outside. But, boy, Hazleton just has some talented athletes as well. Wren tried to throw the ball on the inside a few times. Nonetheless, they're down 25 points and a good fight out of Dallas tonight. But Hazleton, the better football team this evening for their head coach. And Cougars are feeling a little proud right now about what they're doing. We go straight forward there. $1:48 to go. All the Hazleton people looking for some shout-outs. Hey, we'll give it. Joe Zizzo, the manager for the Cougars, be in Philly, checking out the Birds. Pilsey, one of the biggest Birds fans around. Well, Pilsey's kid will head there and have some fun. $1:34 on the clock. We want to thank our friends tonight, Dr. Walter Delgadio, Mark Farrell, American Finance, Saporito, Falcone, and Watt, Casey Dental Scoreboard, the John Hulick, general agent of the Knights of Columbus, as Warner melts this clock down. We'll get 2 more plays out of the Cougars, and that'll do it. They'll run forward. Big number 25, that is Dante Mattarella. Also want to thank Diversified Payroll, the Athletic Republic, McCarthy Tire, Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. We're supporting the John Mendola Show tonight. 53 seconds on the clock. .33 seconds now. The final play of the game here for the Hazleton area Cougars is going to be Warner. I'll give it to the running back straight forward, get up to the 25-yard line, and that will do it. So the final score tonight from Mountaineers Stadium, it is Hazleton area 37, the Mountaineers 12. So you can join us again next weekend. We're going to give you more high school football during the week. We're going to give you some high school soccer. It's the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Thank you so much for your support and liking what we're doing. Again, we're just trying to help out some student athletes here in northeastern Pennsylvania, give them some positives, and some positives here from Hazleton and from Dallas. And congratulations to the Hazleton area Cougars on a big win tonight here on the road. So the final score, Hazleton area 37, Dallas 12. I'm John Mendola. Have a good night, everybody.